Hey guys, Chad Cabalka, Team Cabalka Remax Professionals. We're your home field advantage. In this video, I want to speak to a question I've been getting from everybody across the board. Whether you're a buyer, seller, renter, investor, old or young, doesn't matter. Everybody wants to know, Chad, is this a housing bubble? You know, the last 5 years we've seen massive price growth here in the Denver metro area and nationally. And in 2007, a lot of people lost everything when that bubble happened. So it's a very logical question to ask. And quite frankly, all signs point to no. This video is a little bit longer, so I beg you to bear with me, but this is a very important topic, so I really wanted to hit on it. There's three major reasons why I believe that this housing market is not a bubble, not even close. First of all, that's population increase. Here in Denver, we are seeing a massive immigration here. The CU Business Journal released last year that 400,000, that's 4 with 5 zeros after it, people are expected to move to Colorado by 2021. To put that in perspective, last year, which was a year that people thought was a massive immigration year, we saw about 75,000. So, you know, almost 6 times as many people are expected to move here by 2021 as happened last year. That's a lot of people. Also, Colorado's retention rate is incredible. Once people move here, they don't want to move away. They love it. They fall in love with the mountains and the culture and the people and the restaurants and breweries and sports teams and everything. People love Colorado once they get here, so the retention rate of people moving here is absolutely off the charts. In comparison with California and Illinois, where people are running away, once people get here, they don't want to leave. And simple economics, supply versus demand. People moving here, they're going to buy houses. That is going to keep a bubble from happening. The second one is kind of on the coattails of that with supply. In 2007, after the bubble happened, all of the major home builders, the KBs, the DR Hortons, the Richmond Homes, they all had to press pause. They couldn't be building for properties that people couldn't qualify for or didn't have the income to buy. Now that the economy has recovered and people are starting to buy new homes, it takes a while to get those projects going. There's a couple projects, Eastern Aurora, Green Valley Ranch, Castle Rock, that have kicked off and are actually starting to wrap up. But the major ones, the ones in northeast or northwestern Arvada, Sterling Ranch, which is massive, which is supposed to be going on south of Chatfield Reservoir, west of Santa Fe. They've been talking about building that for 10 years, and they're just now wrapping up building the models. Not properties that people are actually living in, but the models. So it takes a long time to get that built up. So demand has been coming in droves, eating up all the existing homes, and new homes just haven't been being built to keep up with that demand. Again, simple economics, supply versus demand. Supply isn't there, property values are going to go up and stay up. And the third and by far biggest reason is in 2007, if you've seen the movie The Big Short, all of the loans, not all, but a massive section of mortgage loans in 2007 were bad loans. They were subprime loans. People with 500 credit scores, 4 car loans, and just started a new job were getting $700,000 mortgages, and that just doesn't happen anymore. After the massive housing bubble that happened in 2007, there was literally hundreds of thousands of changes made to the way mortgages were originated, whether they happened within companies like Wells Fargo, Bank of America, or Chase, or if they were national regulations that happened with HUD and the president. There was just massive changes to what it takes to become a homeowner. And today you need to have, in most cases, a 640 credit score or higher. Sometimes you can go lower, but the lender requires things like explanations as to why your credit is lower, and typically massive amounts of reserve money in the bank that they can see. So you can go lower than a 640 credit score, but it's rare. Subprime loans don't happen, and most of all, thank God they're gone, but nobody is getting adjustable rate mortgages anymore with huge balloon payments coming. That just doesn't happen. Why? Because we've had historically low rates that are still historically low. So those are the three massive reasons why this is not a housing bubble. Now, why would you take my word for it? I'm a 29-year-old real estate agent. I've been doing this for a while. I work for the most recognizable and largest real estate brokerage in the world. So there are some reasons to trust me. But don't just take my word for it. Dr. Lawrence Yun, who is the Senior Economic Advisor to the National Association of Realtors, he's saying it's not a bubble. Get this, CNN, Fox, CNBC, and CBS all agree that it's not a housing bubble. Even the companies I tell you to watch out for, Zillow and Trulia, they're even saying it's not a housing bubble. Now those are all national entities looking at the country at large. So they're saying pretty much across the board that it's going to normalize this year. Nationally, we've seen about a 7 to 8% increase in property value. They think that's going to slow down to a 4 to 5%. Here in Denver, I don't agree with them. And there's good reason why, especially in the first-time home buyer market. I'm already seeing with buyers that I'm out showing out offering $20,000 over, 40, 50 competing offers. Those things just don't allow for a housing market to slow down. Now, is there going to be a little bit of a recovery? Quite possibly. We saw a small one last November. Housing prices dipped a little bit for the first time in years, but we're right back to being on fire, and I don't see it stopping. And then there's a wild card why I don't think it's going to stop, and that's foreign buyers. There are tons of buyers from China and the Middle East and all over the world that are buying real estate here in Denver, which sounds crazy to think that massive millionaire, billionaire buyers from places like China are buying real estate here, but they are, and that just speaks to, again, how safe of a market this is. So Chad, is this a real estate bubble? No, it's not. Is there going to be a slight recovery? Quite possibly, but frankly, I expect the crazy market to just get even crazier. So thank you so much for bearing with me through this long video. I appreciate it. Chad Cabalka, RE/MAX Professionals. We are your home field advantage. If you have any questions for me about the housing market, please do not hesitate. Shoot me a text message, give me a call, 720-401-2711. Hope you have a wonderful day.